Okay. Okay, so let's talk truth about DACA. DACA is a racist policy. DACA is an illegal policy. I'm tired of politicians. I'm tired of the voters. I'm tired of these, even church organizations. And I'm a Christian, talking about how compassionate we need to be towards dreamers, talking about how racist America is. Yet, we want open borders. So we can't have it both ways. If America is so horrible, then maybe these people should go back. Listen, here's the real solution. Instead of illegal executive orders like President Obama forced upon us in 2012, when we remember all the kids flooding in from across the border, whether it was Honduras, Guatemala, El Salvador, Mexico, maybe we should have waited and come up with some legislation instead of flooding in new Democratic voters, because make no mistake about it, people, that's all that happened. The Democrat Party imported new voters. They have no new ideas, right? They have no new voters. They lost the midterms in 2010. They lost the midterms in 2014. President Obama lost control of the Senate and House in 2012. And so what do the Democrats need to do? They need to import new voters because no one is excited about the Democrat Party. DACA is illegal and it's racist. Illegal via the executive order. It's racist because all they're trying to do is replenish a black vote that has been stagnant since 1973 Roe v. Wade. Well, black people, we're only 12 to 14% of the population, and we have been since then. We probably should be 20 to 25% of the population, but we're not growing. So what do Democrats need to do? They need a new underclass, a permanent underclass, right? We need new people on social programs, on social welfare programs. That's all we're doing. The true solution to DACA, listen, what we should have done is sent kids back with their families intact. What we should have done was already build a border wall. But let me tell you what's going to happen with the feckless Republicans and Democrats in Washington, D.C. I think we're going to see one of the largest amnesty bills we could ever imagine because we're so compassionate. Look at the religious groups. Listen, I'm a Christian, but look at the religious groups. We want to be compassionate. Yet we don't want to follow Romans 13, right? We don't want to follow the law. Christians shouldn't follow the law, for God's sake. This is ridiculous what's happening. And sadly, dreamers are being used as a political ping pong. They want to keep dreamers scared and they want to keep the left and the right mad. So ultimately what happens is we're going to see the biggest amnesty legislation, in my opinion, slam down our throats that we've ever seen before. But make no mistake about it. This is racist. This is using Latinos, making Latinos the new Negro vote. It's nothing more than that. It's nothing more than that. Creating a new permanent underclass. Get it straight. This isn't about, this isn't about loving dreamers. This isn't about compassion. This is about creating a permanent underclass. And politicians and some of you voters and some of you religious organizations are guilty of that, of creating a permanent underclass. That's not compassionate. Compassion is keeping these people intact, keeping children intact with their families. You know, that's what LBJ did. He destroyed the black family by making it more imperative that black people had a welfare check instead of a daddy in the home. And the same thing is happening to the Latino community. And we got people clapping like little seals, thinking it's a good thing. Listen, I want to see people thrive. I want to see people succeed, but I want to see it happen legally. Listen, here's a solution. All of you left-wingers that claim America is so racist, yet you want open borders for people to come here. Why don't we start saying, you know what, countries, maybe America isn't so bad. Maybe these other countries should copy the greatest nation ever known to man. Maybe that's the solution. We're not so bad. It's time for other nations to copy America's greatness, America's exceptionalism.